All right. Welcome once again. Today is the 5th of December, 2025, and we bless the Lord for having led us this far. We appreciate His goodness and His mercies towards us. May His name be praised in the name of Jesus Christ. Actually, there is a revelation that was shown to one of us. And we know that in times like this, revelations comes. I've shared different revelations right on this platform that are very, very insightful, and they are part of what actually is being expected while we're here. And this morning we got a revelation from a very important from a vessel, and I'm going to share that with us. Please pay careful attention to this. He said, "This afternoon, something unusual happened to me. I am the type of person who never sleeps in the afternoon. Anytime I suddenly feel sleepy during the day, it usually means something important is about to be shown to me. It is never by chance. It often comes with a message or a revelation. Today, around 12 noon, I felt that same strong sleeplessness. I tried very hard to stay awake, but the sleep was too heavy. I could not resist it, so I allowed myself to sleep. And as soon as I slept, we're getting deep into that right now, I found myself inside a very large place that looked like a huge castle. But it was not a normal castle. Inside it, I could sense many invisible activities going on. It felt like I was inside a digital control room where different electronic processes were running. There were computer-like operations taking place, even though I couldn't see the machines. I could only feel the activities happening all around me. The environment looked like a center where big decisions and important operations are handled. While I was standing there, watching these unusual activities, I heard a voice announce that the scheduled tweeting exercise had been cancelled because the money had already been released. Immediately, I refused to accept that statement. I replied that it could not be true, and that if they were saying such a thing, then I wanted real proof. I wanted clear evidence that something had actually happened. I did not want to believe empty words. I wanted to see something that would convince me. Immediately after I said that, something amazing happened. I looked up and I saw a very huge screen in the clouds. The screen was extremely large, as if it covered the sky. On that screen, something like a loading bar was showing. It looked like flames of fire moving, and the word Ethereum was boldly written on it. The image looked like a digital system that was in the middle of transferring something important. I'll be back shortly, just after this timeout. Don't go anywhere. All right, thank you very much and welcome back once again. This is Princess Seed for the Know. In case you are new here, do kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on vital update. We love you as always. We will do. All right, in continuation of the revelation. Now, I became all right from where I last logged off. It says the image looked like a digital system that was in the middle of transferring something important. Then I became confused and asked what the real screen meant. A voice answered me very clearly. The voice told me that what I was seeing was the grant money. I replied again that I was not seeing any actual numbers. So I did not understand what exactly was on the screen. I could see movement, but I could not see figures. Then the voice told me to look more closely. It said if I looked carefully, I would clearly see the figures. So I looked again, this time with more focus. That was when I finally saw the numbers. What I saw shocked me. The amount started with 5, 8, 7, ... and then continued with countless zeros. The zeros were so many that there was no way anyone could count them. It looked like the numbers went on without end. It was not just a large amount of money, it was an amount so huge that no human being could fully calculate it. That number did not look like ordinary currency. It looked like something symbolic, something that represented abundance without limitations. It looked like a sign of release and provision that cannot be stopped or measured. It was more than money. It was like a message showing that what is coming is bigger than what anyone can imagine or expect. It represented fullness, completion, and unlimited resources. As I watched the screen, I noticed that it was still loading. The progress was ongoing. It had not yet finished. The figures kept expanding and the loading continued steadily. It did not stop. It kept processing until the moment I woke up. When I opened my eyes, it was almost 3 p.m. That means the revelation lasted for a long time, even though it felt like a short moment. I think the message behind this revelation is very clear. It's very simple and direct. It actually shows that something major has already started in the unseen realm. And those digital operations that was seen in the large castle actually represents processes that are already taking place, even though people cannot see them physically. I'm just trying to interpret these dreams now, with a clearer understanding. It actually symbolizes that decisions, approvals, and movements concerning the grant are currently actively happening behind the scenes. We may not see them clearly right now. The announcement also, there was a spot where he said the announcement was made that tweeting was cancelled because the money had been released. It's symbolic. It's symbolic, which could also mean that the breakthrough that people have been waiting for is already in wheels. It's already in motion. It may not yet appear physically, but something massive has already shifted in the realms where the true decisions are made. He also demanded for a proof He demanded for a proof if truly it has been cancelled and this fund has been released. He was demanding in that revelation for a proof. That demand also represents that a lot of people have right now. A lot of people wants to see results, not just explanation. Of course, everybody wants facts, not just hyping, hoping and all that. And the response he got was the massive Ethereum-like loading screen, which shows that the release is digital in nature. It was massive in size and it is currently being processed. Then, I don't know why I'm feeling cozy this morning. Then the numbers he saw, which began with 587 and then followed by endless dots. They also represent some deep meaning, understand, it represents some deep meanings attached to that. A release that is already happening, it's already going. A kind of an amount so large, it cannot finish. And it's a blessing that cannot be measured. It's coming for us. It's coming for those listening to the sound of my voice right now. It's a process that is ongoing and result that cannot be stopped. See, listen, our voices are going to be loud enough for people to hear. Even the deaf will hear this time. So the fact that the loading had not yet completed before he woke up actually shows that the process is still moving. It has not paused. It has not stopped. It is still being finalized. Even if nothing appears currently physically at the moment, something is already working actively in the background. Right? The timing of the revelation is also quite so meaningful. 12 noon is a time of brightness and a lot of clarity. It is a time when things are exposed or revealed in the spiritual realm. So waking up around 3 p.m. is a symbol, it symbolizes the completion of a cycle and the approach of manifestation, which means that this revelation is not for a far future thing, it is for now. It is meant to be understood immediately. So everything he saw carries one central message, whether it's a he or it's a she. But everything that was seen in that revelation is carrying one central message. And that is that progress is happening already. The release is not just a symbolic alone. It is a real process taking place in the spiritual and digital realm. Those invisible operations in the castle shows that things are being handled at a deeper, a very deeper level than what people can see or hear publicly. And the loading screen also shows the process is active. Those figures, they show that the release is very massive. The voice finally comes to confirm that the movement is real. And the entire experience is showing that even though people may still be waiting physically, including you and I, things are actually developing strongly behind the scenes that is not open to the physical eye. So in summary, the revelation actually means that the release has already started in the spiritual realm. The process is ongoing and the manifestation is very close. So stay close to your phone. Obey every instruction. We are still engaging currently. Don't let anything bother you. We are right here where the miracle shakes. This is Princess Seed, and definitely we are right here to lift the plight of the masses to the international bodies, and they must hear us. I said even the deaf would hear the voice this time around, and they would be jacked up to do something. This is Princess Seed. We report live on the platform. Thank you very much. We love you. We would always do. In case you are new, do kindly subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on vital update. When we drop one, you have one. Wish you a very wonderful day. There's a massive revelation. God bless you.